Assalamu alaikum. Hi, my dear students. Today I am going to teach you grammar. Okay. So, last class, what chapter we have finished in grammar? Adverbs. It's also very important in English language. Today I am going to teach you uncountable nouns. Okay. Uncountable nouns. What do you mean by noun? Noun is a name of a place, name of a thing, name of a animal, name of a bird. Okay, so what are the naming words? We called it as a noun. What do you mean by uncountable nouns? It cannot be count. The nouns which cannot be count. What example can you tell? Water, juice, okay, sugar, and then salt. Can you count the salt? No. Can you count water? No. So these are the things we called it as a uncountable nouns. Okay, but we are going to see a little bit deeply. Okay, notice the word. First example. For example, I am going to write paint. P-A-I-N-T. Paint. Paint is an uncountable noun. We cannot count the paint. Okay. It's a liquid form, isn't it? So, it's an uncountable noun. Uncountable noun. But here what they are telling is measure words are used to quantify uncountable nouns. Okay, so it's uncountable noun only. We cannot count, but it sometimes the uncountable nouns as measurements. Okay, some sort of measurements is there. So we can use that measurements for this uncountable nouns. That words we are going to study. Okay, so now first one, measure words. We call it as a measure words. That uncountable words we are specifying some measurements, we call it as a measure words. Okay, measure words are used to quantify uncountable nouns. Specific types of uncountable nouns use specific measurements, but not all uncountable nouns. Specific uncountable nouns or use specific measurements. Are you able to follow me? So that uncountable nouns as a specific measurements is there. So we are going to see what are the things, what are the meanings in that measurements. Okay. So now first one, a dish of spaghetti. First one, a dish of these are the words, new words only. We are not very familiar with this words. So a dish of spaghetti. Spaghetti, what do you mean by spaghetti? Spaghetti is a kind of dish. Okay, food items. Okay, spaghetti. So spaghetti we cannot count that. It's an uncountable noun. Spaghetti is an uncountable noun, but it has a measurement. Sometimes it has a measurement. A dish of spaghetti. Okay, a dish of spaghetti. We have to say like that. So what I told you, uncountable nouns which cannot be count, but some uncountable nouns it has specific measurements. Okay, so first one we have seen a dish of spaghetti. Very interesting topic this one. Okay, and then second one, a carton of ice cream or we can say a carton of milk also. What do you mean by cotton? Cotton is a box. Okay, cotton is a box. A box of ice cream. Ice cream is an uncountable noun and milk also uncountable noun. But if it has a measurements. Okay, it has a measurement. That is, cotton means box of ice cream, a carton of ice cream, a carton of milk we can call it as. Okay, so that is a carton of ice cream, or we can say it as a carton of milk also we can say. Okay, and then third one, bread. Bread is an uncountable noun, a loaf of bread. A loaf of bread. A loaf of bread means we are buying in shops, no? This is a loaf of bread. I'll draw this. This is, and we have pieces like that. Bread pieces, isn't it? So, that particular pot we called it as a loaf of bread. Understand? Third one, 1, 2, 3, fourth one. A pound of meat. A pound of meat, or a joint of meat also they are telling. A pound of meat, or we can say joint of meat. A pound of meat or a pound of joint meat. Okay, so pound means what? Weight. Okay, weight. So next one, corn. Corn is a uncountable noun and it has a measurement. What measurement? A kernel of corn, or we can say a kernel of corn or ear of corn. Okay, what is the meaning of kernel? Kernel means edible part. Okay, in corn you know it has what is this orange color. You have that small edible part inside that. So that edible eating part we call it as a kernel. A kernel of corn or ear of corn. Ear of corn means the corn is like that, no? Inside you have this small structures, isn't it? That is edible part. And on the above you have the leaves, isn't it? It has the leaves. That we called it as the ear of corn. Okay, ear of corn. So, what is the measurement they are saying? Kernel of corn or ear of corn. Understand? Fifth one. Kernel of corn, or you can say ear of corn. So each uncountable nouns has a specific measurement. That measurement only we are seeing that. So first one, what we have seen, a dish of spaghetti. Second one, a carton of ice cream or a carton of milk, a loaf of bread. Fourth one, a pound of meat, a pound of joint meat. And fifth one, a kernel of corn or a kernel of ear of corn. Okay, ear of corn. a kernel of corn or ear of corn. So we can have this type of measurements. This one, do you understand? A kernel of corn, or we can say it as ear of corn. And then sixth one, everything in your textbook they are beautifully given. Your duty is to see that whatever I taught you, you have to open your book and you have to see one by one. Understand? So next one is a piece of chalk. A piece of chalk. Sixth one, isn't it? Sixth one. A piece of chalk. Chalk, sometimes you have doubt. Chalk is a one piece. Why we are called it as uncountable now? Chalk is a powder. Okay, it is made up of powder. So we call it as a uncountable noun. But it has a measurement. What is that? A piece of chalk. We are telling no, that is this one I think you are familiar. And then seventh one, a spool. A spool of thread. A spool of thread. Spool means what? Double O this is. What do you mean by spool? Spool is a round object, okay, which surrounded by the thread, okay. Cylindrical. Spool is a cylindrical shape. Here, a spool of thread means, that is the meaning. A round object is surrounded by the thread. That is the meaning. Spool means cylindrical shape. So, a spool of thread. And then a grain of sand. Yeah. Grain of sand. So sand is an uncountable noun. We cannot count the sand, but it has a measurement. Grain means that pieces, no sand, 1, 2 or 3, that we call it as a grain. That is grain of sand. And then ninth one, an item of clothing. An item of clothing. Clothing, you know, that is what is it? We are wearing, no, that is clothes. So particular clothes, an item, some particular item of clothes, it has also measurement. An item of clothing. And then 10th one, a blade. A blade of grass or tuft of grass or patch of grass. So grass, it's an uncountable noun. We cannot count the grass, isn't it? So it's lots of grass is there. So it has a measurement is there. It's all are a blade of grass, a tuft of grass, a patch of grass. What do you mean that? Bunch, okay. These three meanings is bunch, okay. A bunch of grass, they called it as a, they have the different type of names says, measurement says. A blade of grass, a tuft of grass, a patch of grass. That is the meaning. And then what is that next one? Next one is 11th one. A drop of rain. This you all know. A drop of rain. Rain is a rain. We cannot count the rain. Okay. But it has a measurement, a drop of rain. Okay, they are telling a drop of rain, particular drop. Okay, that it has a measurement, a drop of rain. And then 12th one, a gallon of juice. It's very unfamiliar, isn't it? It's not a familiar one, this measurement. It's unfamiliar only. A gallon of juice. What do you mean by gallon? Juice is an uncountable noun. Milk is also an uncountable noun. But here they have given a gallon of juice, a gallon of milk. What do you mean that? A gallon means a jug. Okay, we have jug, no? Say so in English. There are lots of words for one meaning. Okay, different words is there. So we can say it as a jug of juice, a jug of milk, and we can say this word also we can use it for that measurement. What is that? Gallon means a jug of milk or jug of juice. And then 13th one, this also you are familiar with this. What is this? A roll of tape, or we can say it as here they have given toilet paper also they have given. A roll of tape, or we can tape or paper we cannot count. Okay, but it as a measurement is there. A roll of paper or roll of tape we can say it as. And then a bottle of glue. This also you are familiar, isn't it? What is that? Yeah. Bottle of glue. What do you mean by glue? Glue is a gum. Okay. We have seen the gum in bottle also, isn't it? So, gum is an uncountable noun, but it has a measurement. A bottle of glue. And then 15th one, a bowl of cotton. A bowl of cotton. What do you, cotton also? Cotton, you know, cotton is the uncountable noun. But if we have that particular measurement, ball like structure cotton we can say it as a ball of cotton. So, these are the things they have beautifully given. Uncountable nouns which are not countable, but it has a measurement. Okay, it has a measurement. So, only they are telling. First one, what I taught you, a dish of spaghetti, a carton of ice cream, a carton of milk we can say it as, and then a loaf of bread, and then a pound or a pound of joint of meat. Okay, joint of meat, a pound of meat or joint of meat, a pound of meat or joint of meat. Okay, and then a kernel of corn or ear of corn we can say it as, a piece of chalk, a spool of thread, a grain of sand, an item of clothing, a blade of grass, a tuft of grass, a patch of grass, a drop of rain, a gallon of juice, a gallon of milk, a roll of tape, a roll of toilet paper, and then a bottle of glue, a ball of cotton. So, these are the uncountable nouns which has measurement. Okay, and here there are abstract nouns. Abstract nouns is a What do you mean by abstract noun? Abstract noun is the, what is it, advice and truth, mannerism. Okay, what are the mannerism and what are the ideas? Okay, that we call it as a abstract noun. So here they have given, what is that? First one is abstract nouns. So these abstract nouns, we can feel only. Abstract nouns we cannot, it's not a thing. Noun is a thing, we can say box, ball, like that. But abstract nouns is a feeling, what kind of person, okay, that we call it as a abstract noun. For example, a a myriad of images, a myriad of images. Images is a abstract noun. So here, what do you mean by it all? Abstract nouns also as measurements. Abstract nouns also as measurement. So here, first one they have given a myriad of images. Myriad of images. What do you mean by myriad? I think you heard about in science and all. Myriad means a number of things. Okay, myriad means a number of images they are telling. Okay, number of images. So images is a abstract noun. It has also, what is that, measurement, myriad of images. And then a grain of truth. Yeah, grain of truth. And then third one, an iota of shame. This is one is not familiar. Okay, so you have to see your book. An item of news. And then a piece of information. A piece of advice. So very easy. Before what we have studied, that is that all uh, normal nouns. Okay, this is abstract nouns. Abstract nouns of images, truth, shame, difference, news, information, advice. These are called as abstract nouns. It has also a measurement. What is that? A myriad of images means number of images. A grain of truth. What do you mean by grain of truth? What is this? A small amount of truth. Okay, grain of truth. An iota of shame or difference. That also. Okay, a small amount of difference we are telling, no, that is a small amount of shame they are using. An item of news. What item? Okay, that is item of news. A piece of information. Information means you know that. Okay, news we are giving, no, that is messages, information. So that is a piece of information, a piece of advice. Okay, so they uncountable and abstract nouns as that measurement they are telling. Okay, what first we have studied, normal nouns. Okay, it uncountable nouns, it has a measurement, and then is abstract nouns. Abstract nouns also as the measurement. Okay. in your textbook they have given your duty is when you are watching the video, after seeing the video you have to open your books and you have to see all the things. Okay, so grammar is very very important. If you're not watching the video you cannot understand, so keep on watching the video. What are the grammar portion, what are the lesson are coming, keep on watching. Until then, take care. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.